Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're watching some Green Day. This is Angel of Discord. Go ahead and like and subscribe below. I've reacted to a few punk bands, but Green Day I haven't reacted to yet, just because there hasn't been much new material lately. I haven't really tuned in much since I was a kid, but I was a big fan back when American Idiot came out. So let's see what happens now with this new music, Green Day Dilemma.
Welcome to my problems. It's not an invitation. This is my dilemma, and it's my obsession. I was sober, now I'm drunk again.
I like it. So far I like it. I like it so much. It reminds me of early Green Day, which is what I've heard this new album is going to be like. It's a little bit like the early 90s Green Day. So far I dig it, and I like the opening. I like the whole idea of it. Let's It can't help to feel, though, like they are the old school legends, you know, kind of like what Led Zeppelin was probably to them, you know. They feel old now, you know, it feels older. And I don't know if that's necessarily just that he's gotten older and maybe he's feeling a little bit more stale in his songwriting, or maybe it's just that they've become such a classic that when they make a song, it feels already old, you know. I don't know. I'm just being honest about my first impression. Let's keep going.
Welcome to my nightmare, where dreams go to disappear. Sit around in rehab, feeling like a lab rat. Strange days are here again.
That's funny. Oh man, this is interesting because now that I think about it, he had that whole stint where he did go to rehabs and stuff, right? Because he had that alcohol and that drinking problem. So maybe this song's actually talking about his real life and about how fucking rough it's gotten. Yeah, that's rough. But he looks young for being an old drug addict, you know. He looks really young. That's what money will do for you, so he can't complain too much, right?
It's getting weirder. Yes, you are my problems. I just wanna drink the poison. I was sober, now I'm drunk again. I'm in trouble and in love again. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I don't wanna be a dead man walking.
That's rough, dude. That is scary because, yeah, when you're that famous and you have that much money and you have that much access to drugs, actually it could be a bad thing to be that rich because it could mean that you're actually facing down the barrel of your own gun at all times because why not do a line? Why not, you know? That would be very hard. That'd be really tough. And you are like a dead man walking once you're in Hollywood and you're doing a bunch of drugs. Most people view you, you know, like, well, any minute for him, you know, and it's kind of a jaded society in that way. That would be hard. Now talking about the music, the guitars sound really nice, as always. His guitars always sound so full and so modern. That's something that their production is just so good on the guitars. And I think he's a good guitar player too, just at those, you know, perfect power chords really well silenced and then chugging and then, like, you know, hitting it. He really does a good job. And his voice always sounds so good now. It's almost like that's almost a curse now because they can't go back to their old sound because he's just gotten too polished, you know. But it's still really good. I like it.
I was sober, now I'm drunk again.
Yeah, he had that iHeartRadio performance, huh? That's probably what he's really making fun of here, right? Is when I guess he was drunk, but I thought it was awesome. I didn't know that he was drunk, and I don't know. People gave him a hard time about that iHeartRadio when he said, like, "I'm not no effing Justin Bieber, all right? You don't give me 5 minutes." I mean, I thought that was pretty funny, you know. But a lot of people did not take kindly to that. And yeah, it's a little bit of a loose cannon thing to do, but isn't that what punk rock's about? Is being a loose cannon? I don't know. Who knows?
I'm in trouble and in love again. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I was sober, now I'm drunk again.
I like how it shows in the beginning. It shows all the good shit, and it shows all the fun times, and then as it keeps going, it shows like the bad times and when he gets out of control, and how it goes from being this really fun party and everybody's happy to see him and everybody's having fun to like getting a little desperate and a little weird and acting out. That's pretty good. That's pretty true about the struggles of dealing with drugs and alcohol. It's just like, man, if only it could always be the good times, you know?
I'm in trouble and in love again. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I don't wanna be a dead man walking.
Damn, that's so good. Actually, I really liked that music video. As somebody who struggles with addiction and struggles with problems like that, it is exactly like that. When you're the type of person who has a drink and then is the life of the party, but then quickly like can also turn into getting kicked out of the party and not allowed back, it's a really horrible emotional roller coaster for you, you know, to go from being like everybody's best friend to being everybody's enemy in like the course of a couple hours. It's really bizarre, you know. And usually you're the type that's a little charismatic so you can get away with stuff, but then you start getting away with too much, and it's a very fine line. And when you're drinking, then you start to get tipsy and you tip right over the line, and it's just too bad, you know. But yeah, what a well done. I actually really liked that. I wasn't sure what to think because it's been a minute since Green Day's put out some really great stuff, but I at least like the metaphor of what it's talking about. How cool. Cheers, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe below and let me know what you thought of the video. Go ahead and let me know if there's any other videos you want me to respond to. Bye.